without further ado, we got our special guest in the building, and I can't do this. I could, but it's kind of his thing, and I'm gonna let him do it. Skip,
Hey,
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
give it to him. Give him the
What up,
give him
though?
the intro.
what's up?
What up, though? You know what to do, boss.
What it do,
This
sir?
ain't nothing new for you. You've been on this shit before.
Baby boys, baby girls, what's going on with your boy Skip.88 here from Blerd over back on the scene, black with my family, Blerd's Eyeview, and I'm here again. I just need to learn my times to CST, EST, RES, ECT, find out what it means to me. So I'm here. Yeah, I'm just like a 2 hours. Is it 2 hours or 1 hour? I'm late, but I'm here. I can't go.
Same thing that happened with me and you, dog. I understand, man.
Right.
You ride here. That's all that matters. You ride chill.
Hey, look, the ship don't go too far in deep space, when family's coming around. So, man, what's going on, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, man. It's just been, it's a lot of stress. Making your own thing, it's a lot of work. Instead of going to one, instead of putting on one, it is a whole lot of work.
So, for those who are not in the know, my man Skip and his crew, the entire Blerd Over crew, they are putting on a convention right here.
Yeah.
Press Start Expo. This takes place June, what is it? June
22nd.
22nd. Yes. And the poster alone
It's fire.
Blackity black.
Oh,
Black. And I love it. So man, talk to the people.
I caught head with that flyer already. I'm just starting out with my expo. People think that whole flyer is AI. It is not AI. I had one of my own frat brothers to make it from scratch. Y'all know how y'all put on filters for y'all Snapchats and everything to make yourself look cute. That's what he did. He put a filter on the flyer. So leave him alone. I love my black people. Sometimes can y'all just shut up sometimes? Black people thrive.
Y'all not AI experts. Like y'all will. I've seen them lose their minds over females, and I'm like, do you realize she's not real?
You see how that one eye is going off to the right and one's pointing down? That's a clue.
Right.
But look at her. She got to be real. She's not even showing her hands.
Or her face and her stomach. That's like, that should be a brick sign right there.
Yeah.
But she's really got 6 fingers on her hand. It's 5 and no, it's 4. Like fuck. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So
well, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you gotta ask the question.
Well, I was gonna say what I appreciate about you, Skip, because we've been cool since. Good Lord, has it been 4 years? Yeah, about 4 years.
The whole pandemic ago?
Whole pancake ago.
Last time y'all saw me, I ain't had no gray hair.
Hey.
Right. It happens. It comes. I have infinity formula, so it's something I get from my uncle. It's fine.
We're not doing that either. Okay? Oh, y'all. I got words for y'all. Don't do that.
So what I appreciate about you is that to me, you're like a pillar of the community. You're out there, you do the work, and you don't shy away from a lot of stuff. And when I found out you was putting this on, I'm just like, it's just a matter of time. It's just the timing. So when Tafari said, he's like, Skip want to come on, and I'm like, I don't know why Skip. We in the same group chat. Why ain't Skip just kidding?
Man, you haven't noticed why I've been ducked off, man. I've been doing this. I've been doing adulting stuff.
Yeah. So I said, I'm like, let me go hit this man up. Here's the link. You know what to do.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But the reason I'm putting on this Black Expo, I feel like it was like the right time to do it, especially in the time we're in right now, and especially for the inner city kids, because we all have the luxury of going to all these amazing, magnificent cons, and we can pay for it, we can get the hotel rooms, we can pay for the panels, but sometimes I feel that we don't reach out to the kids that can't make it because of family finances or where they come from, because people won't give them a chance. So I'm bringing this experience that we all have been through to them, to give them a different outlook on life, to know that there's a lot of things in this community that you can do, especially with Blerd Station. Like, I know y'all always looking for like the next best thing. So I say, why not introduce y'all to this work that I'm a part of, and you could be like a great success, because we always looking for content creators, comic book designers, movie directors, things of that nature. And because, we do have a lot of influence in our community, but sometimes it has been the wrong influence. We have like the rappers, the football players, basketball players, not knocking them, but, I think it's time just to put something on for our community in a positive light. And just to show them like, hey, you could be a part of this community. You Black, you could be a Blerd, you could be a nerd. So come out, experience it, and let's have a good time.
Let's go.
So just like you said, you wanted to present something for the inner city community.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I know about you, Skip, is like you one of the few, and I know that they stand on business. We're kind of cut from the same cloth. Like you got your mind set on something, and then it's like, no, it's got to get done. I can't wait for somebody else to do it. I got to do it myself. The beauty of it is knowing that we got a lot of people we can go to.
Exactly.
We got it's a community of us Blerds who just like, all right, this is how you can do this, and this is how you can do. And while you're standing on the outside and seeing everybody come together while you put this together, it looks easy. It is like, oh wow, this is falling in place. However, I know behind the scenes.
Man, let's not start there. But some of y'all might know me. I'm a good Christian. I grew up in the church. I started everything that's happened to me right now. It came from the church. My public speaking, how I interact with people, talking to people, came from the church. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna go Baptist real quick. The goodness of God and all He has done in my life, I cannot thank Him enough. But it has been a blessing because like me putting this together, like the people, like the place I'm having it at, they gave me the whole building for free. Only thing I got to pay is $175 for cleaning crew. That's the cleanup, $175. We had a bank to actually donate us $200 to pay for our DJ. We had the United States Army to donate $2,000 to us, and that's going to be used for a one-day convention. And y'all know what y'all can do with that money in one-day convention. So I'm not really coming out of pocket for anything. So like this is nothing but the grace of God for putting this in my path. Because like I said, like to the people that's watching right now, whatever you do, always put God first. I always have like that faith of a mustard seed, because Jesus said that if you have faith like a mustard seed, you too can move this mountain. And having that faith and having the teachers of growing up in the church and all my life, because I always say I'm not a perfect Christian. I'm not like these Christians out here that's always judging and ridiculing people because their life is not perfect. I know my life is not perfect. I'm far from perfect. So I need God and Jesus every day in my life, and that's to have this event and having everything to come through, fall in place. I feel like this was my calling. Like I was in the right profession of what I'm doing. I don't know why I became a police officer, but I feel like this right here, what I'm doing.
First off, for everybody that seen the work that you wanted to do and they chipped in, I got to give them that. I got to give you this, man. God bless 10 times over. Lady Mandalore, you had a question. I know you had a question because when you said you got the building,
her whole face got
I just
her whole look.
Some you know what? Some people got to get it the hard way, and some people don't. And bless the ones that don't, because my guy, a whole building. It's not like it's multiple floors.
Yeah, 2 floors. We got it's 2 floors.
That's crazy.
We got like 8. It's like 8 rooms. They got a game room. They got an arts and crafts room. They got computer rooms. They got like a team section, and they got like a whole basketball gym with a stage. And for us to have the A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club to say, hey, whatever y'all doing, whatever y'all need, y'all got it. I said, well, we kind of need to build it. That's all you need. It's done. I was like, is that it? Because all my money's in my savings, and I gotta go to my checkings and savings account to put my savings in the check. So you don't really
the way it's set up, because the way it's set up.
Right? Yeah. You say, so you don't need nothing. Say, no, bro, because they have kids. A.G. Gaston's like a after school program for kids of like all the inner city schools to come in to do things like to learn about basketball, baseball, learn different things like how to be a business person. And they have kids that that are Blerds, that like to talk about anime. They like to put on cosplay. So when I told them the idea, that's like, we on board. And not only that, if you need staff, we would be your staff for that day. So tell me God ain't good.
God, no. I need to get an organ sound in here because God. Look, Navy down there, he was like, he out-preached me.
And
you know what? Different pulpits. That's all I gotta say.
It's a different pulpit.
Let's go.
And also,
service it had the same purpose.
And to the people that, that's been with me since I made Blerd Up, I try, I reached out to them to say, hey, I told y'all what I got going on. I want you to be a part. They was like, I'm there. I got like special guests, Mutant Glue. I got Blerd Survival Guide. I got my boy A.A.C.E is coming in. They're gonna be my cosplay guests. And I got some local celebrities here that I'm very well known, well known in my city. DJ, we got DJ Dirty Vegas. We got Funny Man. Some local celebrities here, they're gonna be coming be a part, and they not charging me nothing. They're gonna come be a part of the be a part of the community, do autographs, take pictures, and we got some amazing people that's gonna do some vendors. I mean, we got some great informational tables. I got my own HBCU college that's gonna come in. Miles College gonna be there. Alabama A&M, Talladega, Stillman. Things like information that will also benefit the community. Because it's gonna be fun, but I was planning to do something to benefit the Black community as well.
That's what's up.
That is dope, man.
Look, Whoopty, you got a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question about I found out at MomoCon that it's not just you behind Blerd Over, it's a collective of folk.
Yes.
And I was trying to figure out, how did you guys come together and realize that you guys had a common goal in just celebrating yourselves as being Black nerds?
Like it go back from my childhood, from elementary on up to high school and college. I met these people all through my life, and when I made Blerd Over, they always been down. They want to support me, so it's like being friends, like brothers and sisters that I know all my life. But when I came with the idea to them, they say, you know what, I'm a partner. Whatever you need, just let me know. And those the people that I got right now in my circle, because there has been some trials and tribulations. There are some people that has been a part of the organization are no longer part of the organization, because you got to watch out for certain people that you pick, because some people might come in and have different agendas from you and want to use your shine or want to use your clout, which I don't believe in clout. They want to use your name to get where they want to go in their life. They don't understand your mission, but they understand their mission. So I'm gonna use Blerd Over to come in and do what I want to do. So yeah, it's been a lot. Just like I got these great hairs. Sorry, man.
Just everything you said. He's gonna catch up with you. Everything that you have been doing, because look, I pay attention. My ears to the Blerd streets. Hence name Man on the Wall. It's it's amazing when y'all hear you pull this thing together, but the community stepped behind you and said, hey man, you ain't got to worry about that, we got you. And I think that's the most, and I'm gonna use my Keith Murray vernacular, that's the most beautifulest thing in this world. Because you don't hear that often. You don't really hear a lot of the people out in the public, they don't hear the behind the scenes, the work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the drama. They don't hear that stuff. But when you talk about everything, these people that you've mentioned stepped up to the plate because they believed in what you're doing, and they said, yeah, you know what, we got you.
You also have a key to everything, because you have trust, and it's I don't know if you feel comfortable about it, I don't know if you mind, but just being a law enforcement officer as well is got to be key in this entire thing. On top of the fact that you're a Black man in law enforcement, there's got to be
in Alabama.
It's got to be a little bit of a double-edged sword. Sometimes you got to come in over the zoom. You got to come in a little bit easy, like, yo, my guy, I'm with you. It's not the way you think it might be. I see you.
Facts. It has, and then also being a Black man as a police officer, it also gives the people out like, bro, you a Black man that's a police officer, that's a whole blur. Like, are you real? Are you AI yourself? Like, where you come from?
Lainey.
What's up, Skip? What's up, Fred?
What
Man,
am Oh, you
man,
saw him? Go ahead, Z5.
how are you? I want to shout out Will in the chat because he's also been go mobbing you and just blue flying you as well.
Go,
Um,
Mom.
I mean, just to add on to what you were saying, I think what just struck me was that you literally said you got a 2-floor building for free. And just the fact that they was just like opening your doors. But then again, you're also the man that does legitimately every year Christmas giveaways and like tries to make sure that you're in the community, living your tenets as a Sigma, living your tenets as a Black man of the church. It's just so awesome. So I just want to give you your props still as well.
Thank you.
I just want to know how you do it because like I see you on my timeline all the time. You know what I mean? I see you what you're doing, and you still have a full-time job and everything. How do you do that? How do you find the time to maintain high quality, but still also maintain your life?
It's the gray hairs. You have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen.
I see why Navy got his now, so that's a lot of work. But
Wait till the question get the Navy. He was just like, if you
Oh yeah, wait till the question get to Navy. Oh, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna...
but
JK.
it's like I said, it's balance. You gotta have things already planned in your mind, balance it, know what you want to do, know what time you want to do, know how many TikToks you want to do, how many skits you want to do. Having people, this is this craziest thing because when I started this, I never wanted to be famous. I'm still not. I just want to do something good for the community, but actually just to go out to conventions, just to go out to my own city and people walk up to you and say, bro, I love what you do. Keep doing it. Bro, you are an inspiration. I'm trying to get to where you at. And that's the stuff that really motivates me. And seeing what my guy Chris doing, seeing what Navy doing, seeing what all you beautiful Black people doing, that motivates me as well, because it was said to me that if you always got to you got to be the bigger person, you hanging around too many little people, so you need to get a new circle, and y'all are my circle. They're seeing y'all doing great things motivate me because y'all are my circle. So it's kind of like y'all fool me, y'all give me inspiration, y'all give me breath, y'all give me something like what I'm doing in this Blerd community is worthwhile. So how y'all just giving all the credits, giving my roses, while I'm alive, I'm not laying in my casket. I really appreciate y'all for doing that. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Well, we believe
it would have something to be like, I'm in heaven. Damn, they could have did this before. Anyway, I'm here, God. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the house outside of the gates, because I ain't going.
Look, I already told my wife. I said I'm going to set something up when I leave this mortal coil, and there's going to be people. I'm going to have them standing off to the side, all black, sunglasses. I want the people like, what the hell was he up to? I just want that. Keep them guessing even when I'm gone.
I was but yeah. You just got to keep, just got to balance yourself. Don't rush yourself. Trust the process. Every step you take today is a step forward to somewhere, even if it's a little step. So you always doing something great every day of your life. So it's just that process. And yeah, that's how I do it. And also this meditating, having my time with God, praying, having supportive people like my mother, my father, my sister, great friends. That's what keeps that's kind of helped me balance out my whole day. And also being shy.
Bury me loose. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
bury me loose. She's like, don't spend all that money. I'm dead. You think I care?
Well, damn.
Yeah, you're right, Lizzie. Keep them on their toes. Look, I already know my mother says if something happens to me, I want you to take these set of keys. I'm like, Ma, something won't tell me. Is there a safe? Am I really part of S.H.I.E.L.D.? With it now? Navy. I'm gonna enjoy this one.
I'm not gonna do that to him. But
this whole podcast is gonna be 2 hours now.
You know what? It might be 3 just because you said that, Mr. Decorated Wall. September 24th, 2020. You and I literally had a chance to talk for the first time on the Blerd and Corn Combos. You were one of my first guests. And that right there set the tone for our friendship. I considered you, he's called me uncle, I call you nephew, but you're my brother. And the mission has always been the same for you. You've been consistent in who you are, what you present, how you bring blurs from the darker to the light, like I've always said. And you have just gone further and farther. And I could not be more proud of you. I could sit here all day and sit there and talk about you talk about gray hairs. I'm like, nigga, no, no, no. We could talk about how far. It's like, yeah, no. But you have gone above and beyond. You have pushed past boundaries and limits that people tried to set for you. You and the crew, a beautiful collective of minds. I could not be any more happy to be associated with y'all. And don't think I forgive you for what you did at BlurCon. Was it 2020, 2020,
Yeah, that was
2022?
the year I didn't go.
Yo,
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah,
year
yeah.
that
Yeah,
Skip
let that
had
go.
he had a hit out on his ass. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna come. I'm not gonna show up.
It's
Who come popping
acting.
around? Yeah, he's
People
like,
they
hi.
never forgot that.
No,
I
we
was at
never.
home and was just like, you gonna get it.
We hemmed you up. Was that, you know what? It was nothing but love, though. It was a nothing but love. So I guess my question would be for you, since your family and everything. Look at how far you've come and what you've endured. Would you change anything about your journey?
That's a good question. I wouldn't.
Of course
I
it is. Who
wouldn't.
you think you got your skills from? Of course, you know who it
I,
is.
I wouldn't change anything because, like, behind all this, behind the heartbreak, behind the crying, behind the tears, behind the breakdowns, behind all the I had to take a break and step away from the community. I wouldn't change anything because why? Because it's a testimony. If anybody ever comes up to me and asks for, like, tell me about your story, this would be my testimony because it's like y'all have seen it. People been around me have seen it. There's been some things like I just want to quit. I wanted to give up. I cried. I kind of just said like F everything and just wanted to give up. And from that, I could just tell this story to everybody now because I've been where everybody has been. I've been in those dark places. I have been through those dark times. I lost a lot of love. I lost a lot of relationships. I lost a lot of friendships behind this. I got to see who my true friends are. I got to see my true people who believe in the mission, who believe in the UNITY. I got to see that. I got to see the ugly side of the Blerd community, but also I got to see the best side of the Blerd community.
Right.
And from that, I wouldn't change anything.
Well, I already know you're gonna be destined for big and great things, and starting with this one day con, I already knew it had you and the crew's imprint all over it. I already knew it's going to be magnificent. I'm waiting for it to be a 3-day event, and we gonna come down there full force.
Oh, most definitely. It's just the groundwork right now. I'm just going, I'm having this for one day. I'm gonna observe everything. I'm gonna see what people like. I'm gonna see what people don't like. I'm gonna see what can be better because I want to make it better. I want to make it a new type of expo for Black people to come to be a part. If you've never been a Blerd in your day, your life, and you just want to come and see how it is, I want you to leave like, bro, I gotta start reading comic books. I gotta start watching this anime now. I gotta, and not only that, this will be a great connection from a parent to a kid and to a kid to a parent to see, like, the parent, they haven't forgot their childhood, and the child can see that parent's childhood being at this convention.
I can totally agree with that because me and my son is anime. It's gaming and anime.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sit back. He's like, Dad, he was like, check this new show out. I'm like, all right. Check it out. Then I call him. I'm like, dude, yeah. And then I'm like, exactly. And my wife and daughter looking at us like, what is going on? And I'm like, y'all ain't ready yet. Leave me and the boy alone. Like, even his wife looks at him. She's like, what? I'll just let it go. Exactly. Let this happen. Let this happen. So, Tafari.
I like that y'all doing it at the Boys and Girls Club because I feel like that's such a slept on place in the community because my Boys and Girls Club is where I went during the summers as a kid, and it's where we did local elections as an adult, and then it's where they held community meetings for like emergency stuff during hurricane season. So the fact that y'all are hosting it there, I think is really dope. And then y'all got the homies at Cup of Kauai vending too, right?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a vendor, big time. Yeah, most of them gotta show love to where you come from, because yeah, they been a big support of me since day one. So shout out to them.
This is you, dude. Because like I said, we've been cool since 2020. I think this is when I started this, and just watching you grow and the effect, it's the community effect for me. Because everything you just said about the connections and creating new connections at conventions, because I've seen adults. My uncle is one of them. He stays in California. He's called me up. He says, I haven't read an X-Men comic in years.
Oh wow.
I didn't know this happened. And then I take him down the rabbit hole. He was like, nephew, I get it from you.
Did you tell him about X-Men 97?
Yeah. He's like, I ain't ready for that. I'm like, but you have to be. Do you understand? You have to be.
We need you here now.
Right. I literally seen someone do, like, they were watching episode 5. For those who know, you know, and they showed that scene, and I sat back and I'm like, that still shocks. That's good. That's good writing. That still hits.
On that.
Why? So simple. So simple. That's all we want.
And yet so elegant. That's all.
Yep.
So, wait a minute.
But
Are those your Tri-Lambda glasses for DragonCon 23?
They are.
Really?
They are. Lambda all the way. I'm a nerd.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. That damn sweater was hot all day to wear.
But you know what? You did not leave the Hilton at all. You didn't leave the Hilton at all when you were wearing that, though.
Everybody, can I take a picture? Okay, come on, get this picture. I'm burning up. That's hot.
Look, Navy did a White Lantern, but he was all in a whole white suit, I'm like,
yes.
I wouldn't hide.
I don't understand how
I was
after that.
That's simple. I'm a lizard. I don't sweat, so it was all.
He was probably standing by the A.C. He was like, yeah, as long as we can take these pictures by the A.C.
There wasn't no, that day it was raining though. It was raining. It made it worse.
Worse, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Navy in an all white suit, all I think was, in your Easter bonnet, will fall.
It was like cloudy before, and then the sun came out like right as y'all got into position. I'm like, that looks like fun.
Yeah, that was so different.
Everybody who had the big, like, bulky cosplays, like, somebody came as Apocalypse, and all of them turned into Children Under the Stairs because they was in the corner trying to hide.
Oh my God. So this convention is taking place June 22nd. Cosplay games, vendors at the A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club, 4821 Avenue, West Birmingham, Alabama. You want to be there from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I wish I could get there. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could.
7 hours.
That's all right. We're planning for another year.
Oh, yeah. And then also, I need to let the people know we're gonna have a fire truck there, a police car, of course. We're gonna have a slingshot club to be there. So we're gonna have different colors of the cars there, so you can take a picture. We're gonna have food trucks, and and also we're gonna have a paint and chill, so you can come. We're gonna have 25 canvases. We got somebody local here. Her name is the Decimal Artist. She's making me 25 anime canvases so kids can come and paint. So if you want to go paint and have your own thing, you can chill and paint your favorite anime characters. And also, if you get overwhelmed with everything, we also will have a quiet room for the people. So if you just want to come and just break down,
I thought of everything.
No, hold on. Okay, wait. First of all, you have it more together than more than a few of these cons that are out here.
Right.
I'm just saying that off rip, just based on the things you are, just the attempt to try to do all the things you were doing first out the gate is incredible, and thank you. Number 2, why don't you have this going for? What made you? I know you have the capacity to do this for 2 days straight out the gate. What made you stop?
The thing, because like you said, we don't want to call nobody out.
I know. I look. I know. Me too.
But it's that because I know it seems like I'm doing a lot, but I don't want to do too much. I just want to get a good base, to see a good groundwork, to see how it will go. And I just want to do a 1-day event. And shout out to True from Blerd Fest, because he does a 1-day fest in New Orleans, which I think y'all should really go, because that his convention got some great potential. And this, I just wanted to see the groundwork, to see, what can I do better? What needs to be done? What is it that I don't need to bring for the next year? Or, just to see those little things, so I could tweak myself, just to see how can I make it better and better each year. So that's why I want to start off with 1 day, just to get the word of mouth going, because me, I don't have like any expectation. If I can have at least like 50 people there, I'm doing something. Even if I get 25 people, I'm doing something. And those 25 can go into the city of Birmingham and say, hey, we have our own Black convention. Y'all may need to come check it out next year. And not only this, I was at Iron City Con. It was a 2-day convention. And I'm dressing up as the White Ranger, got the mask on, people not seeing me who I am. As I'm walking through the whole convention, I'm hearing people saying, hey, did you hear about June 22nd? Hey, did you hear about this Black Con that's going on? You know what's going on at the A.A.C.E Gaston Boys and Girls Club? Now, not knowing who I am, I'm just hearing this. It's like, damn, so the word really got out there. Okay, I thought. And then I had somebody come up to me, full cosplay, with the mask on and everything. He pointed me out. He said, hey, ain't you the dude that's putting on his own con? I'm looking around like, nigga, how the fuck you know who I am?
I'm incognito over here. What are you doing?
Are you Professor X? Like, how you know me? I'm like, yeah, I am. He said, well, I got some people over there by the Black Ranger that want to meet you, and they want to talk to you about your con. So I get over there. It's these two beautiful queens. And she said, oh, how you doing? I'm such and such. I'm a journalist, and I work for the Birmingham Times. And what you doing? We want to do a story about this and put this in the Birmingham Times.
Lord bless it.
I don't.
Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world.
It's in the world.
Come on now, y'all.
And it's crazy because I'm a boy from Birmingham, Alabama, country bunking, and I just had this idea. I never thought it'd get to where it is now. Like, honestly, I really had it. I was like, bro, is there something simple I'm trying to do? But it seemed like people in my community is like, this is what they want. Because we all been to cons and we seen like all these conventions, they cater to the palm people, but they really don't cater to the diversity there.
The palm people. Let me write that one down.
Oh, I'm sorry, or the raisin pickers, whatever y'all want to call them.
The raisin pickers. Oh, nice.
Hey, it's still reams of paper. That's how I say it. It's still reams of paper.
Okay, we're trading out napkins and calling it the palm people from now on.
But as the lady said though, like I said, I'm just taking baby steps. So hopefully, let me see, I'm 35 right now. So before I get to Navy age, so I should like have a 3-day convention.
The shade.
I ain't seen you, Nate. I ain't seen you in a while, so I gotta mess with you. I ain't seen nobody.
I see nothing but uppercuts and body blows coming my way. I'm just sitting there going, "What? This is Mike Tyson's Punch Out and my little Joe."
Good Lord, we're gonna be a mess at BlerdCon. I already know it.
Going to be, ain't no going to be. He is okay.
Right.
Where's all the action going at in the tabletop game? Just follow me.
It's Tom and Jerry on site.
I got one more for you.
Go ahead.
I won't mention which one, but we ran into each other for like 0.2 seconds at a particular con. Were you doing some recon?
Actually, I was.
I bet. And
I really was.
Did we learn anything from that?
We learned a lot.
Okay.
We learned a lot.
Okay. As long as you. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you in advance. Haven't even been there yet, but
because like some cons she was talking about, it don't make sense to me. This is what I don't understand. It never makes sense to me. You paying.
Choose your words careful.
It's never, how do you pay 500? I can't say dollars. You can't say 500 cookies to get to this certain event, or you paying 300. That's like, bro, y'all hitting up beside the head. I'm like, God damn, I still got to get a room and get my food. So, I'm making it so. Like, tell me if I did wrong, but tell me how this sounds. $10 just to get in, 10 to get in, and $25 for a vending table. Was that too cheap?
Yes. On the strength of everything, yes.
Honestly, no, that's perfect.
No.
I tell you
thinking,
why.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
You have your community behind you. You have your word and honesty behind you. You have the community that is invested in you. However, next year we don't know what's going to happen. So in order to create that buffer for you, you need to take that money to have a cushion so you can, even if it is for one day, do bigger and have a cushion in case something goes sideways in that con. It's not to bleed people dry, it's to make sure you have longevity.
No, because I need the feedback. I'm telling people like this is what I need, because I need to know better for next year. So this is like what I need. So please hurt my feelings.
I'm not saying to charge $1,000.
Right. We're not hurting your feelings. For those out there, I'm sure he's gonna have a way. I'm sure Skip's gonna have a way for you to respond. Say, hey, I love what you did. We just want a second day. Or I love what you did.
Matter of fact, what you could do, I know you got your LLC and all that, they're incorporated. So you could still do something where people can donate if they feel inclined to do so, while they're at the con or after the con, or you're still a couple days away before the con. I'm just my thinking, Cap.
Okay,
I want to win.
Well, thank you.
There's definitely. I mean, but see, this once again, you're lightning in a bottle with this. Like with everything you just told us about this convention, it was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna give you this blessing. Oh no, I'm not done with you. Here, keep your hand open. I'm not done. Here's this other one. Don't move. I got more. You know, and it kept coming and I'm like, yo. That's what, but see, once again, that's what it's all about. You know, it's the way you serve your community, is the way you serve God, and it's paying itself back. And they're saying, hey, I see this being a great success, to be honest with you. You know, especially with everything you that you're offering. So now people are going to say, I had so much fun. I want to go back for day 2. Wait, there's no day 2? We got to get a day 2. You know, and once you get the community you serve, the kids, the parents, the adults, they're just like, yo, there's something for everybody. When you said paint and chill, stop it, you nasties. It's not that one.
Wow.
I wish I need to get a Raven Simone where she was like, you nasties, just get nasty. You know, and
I got a bit. You know, I'm shocked that y'all didn't ask one important question. Why am I having on that particular day?
June 22nd. That is Juneteenth.
No, not Juneteenth.
Yeah, that's the 18th.
That's the weekend. That's the weekend of Juneteenth.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah, it's the Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah, that's what I had on. My goal was to have it on Juneteenth, the blackest of black of all holidays.
It's the black of the black holidays. It really is.
Because you have all these other things. You have a jazz fest. You have like learn about our history. You have all these things, but okay, what about the Blerds? Like, let's do something different. Let's do something very unique during our month that celebrates our freedom. So let's have a Black Comic Book Expo.
You be thinking of everything.
I was there.
I think
that's why I looked at the date. I'm like, that's not Juneteenth. It's the weekend of the Juneteenth.
That's the weekend of Juneteenth.
Because I was like, I think that's like the 19th.
Yeah,
or something like hey.
19th is a Wednesday. Yeah, 19th is a Wednesday.
Because it's funny, because I was trying to plan it on June. That's like, damn, that's on a Wednesday. I said, ain't nobody gonna come next. I was like, you know what?
Because it'll still hit the same. If you know how Black people do, it's like, it's your birthday. I'm celebrating all month. What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah. I would say this as someone who's been part of a convention for years, reaching, BlerdCon, we're going to do our 8th year. I understand how much it takes. I know, and just from experience, people say, "Well, I know what it takes to put it on the con." No,
No,
no.
you don't.
There is a lot of moving parts, and when you think you got all the parts set, the parts keep moving. We had another meeting for BlerdCon today, and let me tell you, there are still things going on that are unsure. There are things that we're trying to put in place, but there's a lot of work behind it. Now, to go back to what you were saying before about $10 entry, 25. Yeah, people say, well, that's too cheap, but you have spent your time building community, building connections, forging relationships and friendships with different industries in the area. So to do something like this is the perfect introduction, because a lot of people have heard stories about how much it costs to go to a convention. And even though it's one day is the best way to get the benchmark to go, okay, what did we learn? How do we apply it to next year? Can we take this to a second day and maybe a third day later down the line? And I can honestly say, yeah, because once you sit down afterwards, you're gonna have a lot of info and a lot of data to look over, and you're gonna be looking at what people are gonna say about it, what their opinions are, and all of this is gonna come together. So next year, as far as I'm concerned, by the grace of God, you're already declared to be successful.
Right.
This is going to be successful. It's already out the gate. The question is going to be, how do you proceed? We've seen conventions that got too big for their britches and they didn't even kick off, let alone continue.
Right.
But I don't see that with you. I don't see that with you, because Hebrews 11:1, straight up, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
I'm going to have to change the title of the show.
The faith that you have in this endeavor is why Father God is blessing you and the crew to do this. So that's all I gotta say is I'm gonna see nothing but stars and garters. Be like, yep, he coming to San Diego. Yep.
Look here. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show it so the people can see it at home. This is taking place June 22nd. Once again, June 22nd, which is Juneteenth weekend. At the A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club, 4821 Avenue, West Birmingham, Alabama, 11 to 6. Skip, can you stick around for a little bit while we take the break?
Oh yeah, and also the flyer's not AI, so let's get that clear. Okay, let's get that out there.
He knows folks. He knows folks.
Any more swag bags at the thing?
Look, y'all gave Tafari. So number one, good looking out for Tafari. Good looking out on the bag situation.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Tafari because he's not gonna embarrass me on God's internet. Like, look, the Power Rangers gave that to us, so we gave them out. I didn't know they was that damn big. I was like, shit, that is a big bag. So Nikia and and Ashley, he talking about y'all bag. I did my part. I gave it out.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize that could actually until today. It was just jokes, I swear.
It's too late.
I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Y'all just showing off, y'all flexing.
I'm not gonna
flexing
lie
right now.
I'm not gonna lie. When he showed me, when he said how big the bag was, and I'm like, no, actually, that's a damn good idea when you go to convention, because
yeah, they do it in San Diego.
You cut down so much. You cut down on so much. Sometimes you go to a vendor and they don't have a bag to put stuff in, but here.
Sure, they do it in San Diego every year.
I still use the bag I got from BlerdCon from 2021.
That's what I want to hear. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like I wear it, I use it to work, and it's like another utility belt. It's like
this is a carry-on the plane.
Thank God to BlerdCon for letting me have one panel at a convention, and y'all did it in a decent time. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank you, BlerdCon. You the true MVP.
And we still working. I'm telling you, I'm already getting ready to be tired. I'm gonna be there Thursday. I'm gonna leave Monday.
Yeah, I gotta grab that room because I already said Thursday and then leave out Sunday. I'm like, I gotta be there Thursday. Get everything set up and rest.
Don't worry, I'll be there with you. Don't worry.
Hey, can you take a train to Arlington, Virginia, or do I gotta go to Washington D.C.?
Believe you could take the train there.
Okay.
I would check that because I know some people actually do take the train to get there.
I think it's a little bit of a car ride after the train. You can't get out and walk a little bit. But
yeah, it's an Uber, so
Yeah.
Gotcha. And shout out to one of my members in that's watching, Asking Ebony. That's my anime and hentai vixen. Please don't ask her nothing because you're gonna find out some answers you don't want to know.
I'm glad. Look, wait. I'm glad.
No.
The fact that he threw the disclaimer on there right after, he's like, please don't ask her. Think about the hentai stuff.
So
you don't want to know.
She called to me, Ebony, I do not want to hear that shit, but that's good though. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I mean, if that's the type of art you buy and you want to haul it out in secret.
Right.
I mean, we're not judging. You know, I'm just saying. You know.
Before we go to break, I gotta give my man Chris like his flowers because this man, like, we've been knowing each other since 2020. This man, day one, like, I believed in him. He got like this is a nice backdrop. This is a nice feng shui. But this man is doing it, man. But being a part of Blerd Station, doing these major and big interviews, got like Phil Lamar, like big time. And so all praises and everything goes to you, my boy. Like you doing it, Navy, everybody, the whole crew, even lady. You know, at first she didn't want to say nothing to me, but I was like, she got some attention.
She's laughing. She's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
He's like, ooh, nigga, that's right. That's what
Look, number one, thank you for I appreciate it. Thank you for the flowers. I could not do this without one, this crew, and then two, the legacy members, which is DC and Candy B.
Yes.
And so you know, we still talk. We don't stay. Me and Candy stay in the same city. DC still stay in Canton. So but we still talk. And I couldn't do it without this crew. Like, I see us as the Firefly crew, minus the Reavers. Minus the Reavers.
The Reavers are the basement virgins of the world who try to make our joys and our passions seem childish.
That part.
Look, they say they said, you're how old? I thought you were younger than that. It's the comics, baby. It's the comics. That's how I do it. I have a youthful heart.
There it is.
My wife said, you're gonna go crazy one day. I said, yeah, and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna think I'm actually on a ship and I'm gonna need my agents. And you're gonna have to just play along. You know,
Lord have mercy.